104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's try it Tuesday.
Before we get to Try It Tuesday, don't forget, in the next 15 minutes, how'd you catch your cheater?
Yes, you did Rule and Ryan's Roses because you figure it out on your own, and we always learn so much about how people are just so dumb when it comes to trying to hide stuff, and they don't realize it's right out there in the open. All right, Try It Tuesday is something we try every single week, so you don't have to. Or maybe we like it, and so you want to go find out where it is.
What's funny is that all the chips that we have here this morning, Eric bought most of them, and then I went and... he just ordered them online. I went into a smoke shop and found them there.
I wonder why you were in a smoke shop, right,
what were you
Chase?
doing
I was
there?
buying batteries for my vape.
Oh, okay.
So vapes.
Duh.
I don't smoke that.
I do
wacky
like the
tobacco.
packaging of some of these chips. They're very
They look
fancy.
cute.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is fancy. So Eric bought this bag of variety chips from around the world, and a couple of them are really pretty, like royal blue and gold Lays, red and gold Lays. They're very fancy. They
They
look real
do look
stepped up.
fancy.
Uh-huh.
I'll take a picture of them before we
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, before you open them.
So we have a Beef Wellington one.
And this is takoyaki, which is like a fried squid ball. Or,
Okay,
excuse me,
octopus
octopus
ball?
ball.
Octopus. I brought you the octopus. I thought
Okay.
that would be something Rula would like because she loves seafood.
Well,
I was
no.
looking out for you,
Rula, I
Rula.
think you would like
no.
takoyaki. Have you ever had it
you'd like
before?
it.
no.
I think you would like it. It's really like breaded. It's good. It's
The
seasoned
only way I like to eat
well.
octopus is char grilled with oregano,
I think
lemon
you'd like
juice.
it.
Taco yucky. You like
I
the
went out of
yucky
my way to
taco?
get you the octopus, Rula. You got to try it.
Okay, then they also Italian red meat flavor.
Which is
Yeah.
basically
Meat
red sauce
flavor.
for red meat
Yeah.
sauce, and then roasted cumin lamb skewer.
Okay.
No, that's
yeah.
also right up your alley.
That
I'm all
sounds
about
good. Yeah, that sounds so good.
Okay, what do you want to try first? You want to try easy?
We should start with the meat sauce because that's what we're all used to.
Okay. Let's go
It's
with
not
that.
meat, it's
And
meat
I like
sauce.
to eat to
It's
open chips from
Italian
the
red
bottom.
meat sauce.
You know why I open chips from the bottom? My husband taught me this because most of the chips will sit in the flavor dust at the bottom.
Oh.
So you want to open from the bottom and go that way because they're the most flavorful one.
That's smart.
I don't think I want the most flavorful one.
This one does not smell good on the open.
Oh, wait, let me
This
smell.
one
Let me
does not
smell.
smell good on the open.
I'm sorry, which one are you opening
It's
right now?
red meat flavor.
Red meat
What does that even
flavor.
mean?
Italian beef flavor.
It's
Italian
like basically red meat sauce,
Like
like when
meat
you make
sauce.
spaghetti.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like marinara and
All right,
meat.
here,
Yes,
pass
yes,
it around that way. Just sprinkle a couple on your
I don't want to sprinkle any
Well, I
of
already
these.
ate it. Sorry.
plate. Okay, tell me what you think. Because, you know, Ahmad, for those
Ahmad
that don't
loves
know,
everything, though.
loves everything. So whatever we think is gross, Ahmad's like, I'm not hating it. What do you
It
think so
doesn't
far?
even taste like red meat sauce.
Let me see.
What's it
The
taste
smell
like?
is not.
There's a little sweetness to
Here's
it.
what it tastes like to me. It tastes like that beef seasoning that you put on ramen.
Oh.
Really?
Maybe.
I
And I
like
did
that.
eat ramen this morning, so that's why it's blending in.
Oh, no. The backup essence is old meat sauce spaghetti in your thermos at school you left in your lunchbox.
That's how you describe it.
That stains your thermos.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
Sam.
God. That's on the
Sam's
back
taking
end.
a bite. What
Sam,
do you
what do
think?
you think?
And Ryan, what do you think?
I'm staying away from the meat. I'll eat the octopus.
Well, it's not actual meat, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's
Is
a
there
chip.
meat in it?
No.
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 All right,
it's
give me one.
essence of meat dust.
Ain't right.
It's not actual meat.
These are gross.
This tastes like the leftover thermos from third
These are
grade
gross.
in
These are gross.
1987 in
No.
your lunch
No,
kit.
I'm not the biggest
Smells
fan.
horrible.
I'm not into this
Yeah.
one
I'm
at
going
all.
to say that one's, ew, the aftertaste
See?
lingers.
It does. I
Oh.
need some wash
Oh.
down.
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay, fail.
Oh,
fail.
gross.
Where's
That's
the
gross.
There's the
Okay.
buzzer, the
That's
bad
gross.
buzzer. We do not like that.
So
No.
next, I opened up the Beef Wellington, and Rula just taught us this cool trick about opening it up from the bottom, and I opened it from the top. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
darn.
But yeah, let's see. I don't know. Would Gordon Ramsay be proud of this?
God,
Okay,
the
let's see.
after bite. You're not
Beef, I
kidding.
know, I'm telling you that
Oh.
after.
Okay, it smells really beefy. This
Okay.
smells like
Why are we
beef
going
ramen
from beef
package.
to beef? We should have.
Beef Wellington, because we're going to the things that we are familiar with before we
Right.
go to the foreign,
Exactly.
Ryan. We are familiar with Beef Wellington, which is basically a steak wrapped in pastry.
No, this
baked
really
in the
smells
oven.
like beef ramen package.
Oh, let me smell. Hold on.
And I love ramen, but
Oh, yeah, it does smell like
Oh,
the beef
God.
ramen packet for sure. It
Yeah.
smells like that. Let's see what it tastes like that.
strong.
Wait, let me smell.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Okay.
Ew.
Definitely better than the last chip, but I don't know what's happening in my mouth right now.
yeah, it's a lot going on.
I can't.
It
My
is so
brain will
strong.
not connect what's
It
happening.
smells really bad.
This
You
is
like it?
interesting.
Way better than the last chip. Way
Yeah.
better.
It has
It's
more
like
onion powder up in there.
Or it's like almost
Yes.
like I can taste the pastry layer.
it is like it's like the season that you sprinkle on your ramen.
But when you taste it,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I am not offended. I could take this chip over the other chip all day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't think I could do that. It tastes like you're just smelling the.
It does.
Have you guys had Beef Wellington?
Yeah,
Is it-
this is the essence of Beef Wellington, 100%.
Okay.
It
okay.
is.
Did anybody bring
I
scope
just
or
can't
gum?
do it with like
No.
the chip. Like
So
knowing
vile.
it's a chip and not actually the beef.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Your brain doesn't
It
know like,
doesn't-
what's happening in your
no,
mouth.
That's weird. And
Okay.
they look like potato chips. Like there's no seasoning on this one.
Right.
You could totally prank
Yeah,
somebody and
Yes,
be like,
you
"Oh,
could.
I have plain potato chips."
Yeah, and they're like, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so since we did it back to back with
Okay.
the crazy beef
That one
meat
was
one or whatever, the beef gravy meat sauce, this one gets like a total thumbs up versus the last chip.
Oh, absolutely.
But if I just had this thinking I was eating a plain lay, I would be rocked. I'd be like, what's happening? Okay,
no
next
way,
one.
No way. Okay, next we're going to do the takoyaki, which is like a fried octopus ball. You guys are looking at me crazy, but it's so good.
I mean,
I'm just looking
anything
at you
tempura
crazy
fried is
because
delicious.
all of these are.
It's Try Tuesday, by the way, here on the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. We have a bag of foreign chips from around the world.
You got to be the first one to sample this. I thought of you
Takoyaki.
immediately.
Here, sprinkle this here just because it's
Yeah, yeah.
octopus.
It's
and
so
that's
ironic.
My
I get
most
this-
hated seafood is octopus,
I
except
get
for char
this
grilled.
all
You
the
don't like-
time
you
when
don't
I
like
go to
octopus?
Japanese karaoke. It's such a good like little appetizer.
Let me smell. Oh God, the smell is bad. I can already smell
Is
it before it comes to me.
Oh,
Kevin?
boy.
Ahmad just put
It's-
them on my paper, and the smell is coming up
It
from the
smells
paper.
good. It kind of smells like barbecue chips.
No, it
to
does
me.
not smell.
What's it smell like,
good.
Kev?
I think it smells great.
No,
It smells good.
No,
Yeah.
it smells like stale spices on a shelf somewhere in somebody's old house.
It's
You just walk
ironic.
there.
It was on a shelf with a 3-foot bong.
These are good.
You like them?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Hold on.
Wow.
Wait a
Oh
second.
my
Hey, you like
goodness.
these?
All right, let me.
They don't
Wait a
taste like.
second.
They don't taste like octopus.
Oh, this is so good.
Wait, on the back
But
end, it
right-
is a little.
That doesn't taste like
A little
octopus at all.
barbecue-y, right?
No,
It tastes like barbecue.
Yeah.
It just tastes like outright barbecue.
These also don't have any seasoning on them, so they
can also
these,
prank
you
somebody.
could prank somebody.
It tastes
Make
like
sure
a
I buy
barbecue
beef
chip.
Wellington and octopus together.
I love it.
No, it's got an afterbite.
I'm gonna put them together.
Ew,
It's
don't
got
do
an
it, Roula.
aftertaste. Oh no! It's got an afterbite.
Wait, which ones did you try?
I put beef Wellington and octopus together. Oh, I like that, but not octopus by itself.
Sam hates it.
I
The
can't do.
octopus
I
is
can't
weird?
do any of these.
It tastes like barbecue,
It
doesn't it?
definitely
A
does.
little
How's
bit,
it
but it's got a
octopus?
bad aftertaste.
I
It's got
love
an
it.
oily.
I love takoyaki. You got to I gotta get you guys some real takoyaki.
Yeah, that I will
I don't
try.
think
But
so.
like
This?
this chip, I can't get past that it's a chip and it's tasting like something different. I can't get past that mentally.
But that's all the chips.
What's the next chip?
I think
next
that's all.
chip-
Please,
It's a
please be done.
cumin spice roasted.
So like
Yes.
you said, human.
that
Not
sounds
human.
so good.
Human, not human.
I know I'm not gonna like it because I want the real thing.
The actual cumin is so strong on this bag.
Is it?
Yeah,
Let me
and-
see.
And that's all you're going
Let
to
me watch
taste.
it. Oh yeah.
All right.
Nothing but
man.
cumin.
Roasted
You ain't tasting no
cumin
lamb.
lamb skewer.
You're not going to taste lamb. You're just going to taste
Kev
cumin.
loves lamb. Let's see if he likes these.
Oh, God bless
I eat lamb
America.
at least
Get it
once a
out of my
week.
mouth. Oh, God.
Oh, you can't. She's retching. That's not a good sign.
That is nasty. Nasty.
How many are you eating?
Where's my
Kev?
beef Wellington to wash this down?
Kevin's digging in for like his
He's not
third
even
helping.
sharing. He's
No.
okay. You can have all that.
No, you're like
No, you got to taste it.
Nope. You're.
I was just trying to get the flavor on.
you went.
No.
You put your
Too
whole
strong.
hand in that thing. You took like a whole bunch.
Too strong. Too strong.
It's. You must like it.
Interesting.
It kind of reminds me of the sautéed lamb from Pepper Twins. They have a really good way of cooking up the lamb and like adding the cumin.
This one's not as offensive smelling wise.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
it
it's
Too
stinks
strong
to
for
me.
I can't.
See, that's funny.
I feel like that's the worst smelling one.
I don't.
It is. It smells like dirty gym shoes.
Well, I like
The
dirty
takoyaki was the best, I think.
Yeah,
The lamb,
octopus
the lamb
No.
one was pretty good.
takes it.
Ew.
No, I can't. I
Ew.
can't.
Ew.
No,
I think takoyaki takes
no.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
No, for me, it had to be beef Wellington. I had to wash 2 other chips down with beef Wellington. So that's what it is. From Lay's around the world, you know, the test kitchen is in
Send me
Dallas.
back the lamb.
Ew, Kev. These
So
are
we
quite
tried beef
interesting.
Wellington. We tried red meat sauce Lay's, octopus tempura fried octopus balls,
Takoyaki.
takoyaki, and then this cumin but lamb skewer. And if I had to pick one, I would just go with beef Wellington. Oh look, Sam! They even have a glass of champagne next to it on the
Yeah,
bag. It's so
so fancy.
Maybe I need
Fancy.
champagne
I
with
think the
this.
Eiffel
Yeah.
Tower is in the back too.
Oh my goodness! Yes, it is. That is the
That's
Eiffel
crazy.
Tower. That's funny. So Beef Wellington Lay's, that bag is golden royal blue. It's very pretty. I'm going to put that on my
And then
Instagram
everybody
at
else
Roula.
liked the octopus.
No, I did
I
not.
like the
I didn't like
octopus.
any of them.
But honestly, I'd say the biggest flop is the Italian red meat. It didn't leave any impression.
It left the impression of your old thermos from 1987 in the third grade lunch bag.
I didn't think much of it.
Is that
it was,
red stained thermos?
So you'll eat that one because it doesn't have like a crazy
no,
flavor?
I want
or...
the takoyaki. I wouldn't buy that one again. The Italian red meat, not my
No?
favorite.
Okay. I'm going to say thumbs down to all of them personally. So I'm going to go over here and eat my baked
And I have
meal.
a very wide palate. I like to try all these things. There's all these different foods I've loved. Y'all give me grief about my quail egg pizza I tried and I liked so much.
What?
But quail egg pizza.
I wanna
It
try
was
that.
amazing. It was at
Raw quail egg
What
on the
don't
pizza.
you want to
not raw. They
try?
weren't raw. They weren't raw. They were just runny.
She
so
just
when they run,
runny,
it was so good.
Raw, okay.
cracked the egg on
And
it.
I'll eat
and
cuisines from all over the world, but in chip form, it
I
is
can't
a
do the
big
chip
fat
thing.
thumbs down for me
Yeah.
on most of them.
It's the texture and I can't do it.
I need some canes.
Oh, yes. I think we might get a little visit from them later today. Let's see.
I
Right?
hope so. I can eat that.
All right,
Okay, but
let's
now it's
switch
time
gears now.
to open up the phone lines at 713-390-KRBE. That's 713-390-5723. How did you catch your cheater?
Yes, your relationship unfortunately came to an end because of a cheat, and you found it out. So tell us how you found it out, and you can teach the next person what to look out for. 713-390-KRBE. We'll talk to you next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
You busted them on your own, so pick up your phone. How'd you catch a cheater on the Roula and Ryan Show?
104.1.
KRBE.
All right, that number is 713-390-KRBE. You didn't need us. Every Thursday at 7 a.m., we do Roula and Ryan's Roses, where we try and catch a cheater for you, but you just found out on your own.
Yes, 713-390-KRBE. Before we get to the phone calls, let me just throw this text out to you guys, because you know how people do panic button listener line calls for us? Uh-huh. Sometimes people do panic texts, and the text is, and I quote, and it came in like 4 segments, so let me make sure I get it all right. I need help, exclamation points. Yesterday, I saw my husband's locations. It was at a house and not his work. When I looked up the house, it was a woman I've had concerns with in the past.
Oh.
The minute he got to her house, he shut his phone off.
Uh-oh.
He is now saying that he was there getting measurements to fix flooring. That man doesn't even fix stuff at our house! Exclamation points. Now he's turning it around on me. I need advice. Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy.
No, you are 100% not crazy.
All right, fire! This guy is lying
Is
through
there
his teeth.
gaslighting is about to happen over here?
Yeah.
How do you tell your wife that you're going to go measure for flooring at a woman's house that she's concerned about already with you, and you don't even do floors?
And why
That's
would
not your job.
Why would you turn off your phone at that point?
Right.
I'm fixing floors. I thought he'll
But
probably
that's not his job. He doesn't fix stuff at
they'll
their own
probably
house.
come up with some lie like, "Oh, my phone was almost dead. I'm saving the battery."
honey.
He's lying. He's cheating.
We are
Yeah,
4 people that
sorry.
don't know anything about you guys.
Kevin, do you
in
make
this
it
room, and
unanimous?
Based on your text, we all believe that
Yeah, that's 4 people saying he's cheating.
you are not crazy. Go with that.
We've been doing this show for a while.
And you go with your gut on Roula and Ryan's Roses on Thursdays, and that's what brings people to us to call up their mates and find out who is it that they'd like to go on a staycation with or send roses to and all that stuff. But the reason we do How'd You Catch Your Cheater is because there are so many other ways people have figured out how to, quote, cheat, but they don't, and I say, quote, cheat because they actually are cheating, but how they're thinking they're so slick, but they don't realize they've missed a massive step, especially when it comes to technology. Like, look at this. He didn't have his phone off. She saw his location. Then he shut it off. So we're going to go to the phones at 713-390-KRBE. And often we learn something new in this conversation. So Greg is up first. And let's see what he found out. Hi, Greg. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hey,
Hello.
Greg, you're on the Roula and Ryan
So
show.
give us the background first, Greg. Was it a girlfriend? Was it your wife? What was the background before you figured out the cheat?
It was an ex-wife.
Okay.
An ex-wife, and like couple, years, 5 years ago, I found when you used to getting a phone call after work at a certain time every single day, and you don't get the phone call no more, you're like, what's going on, right?
Yeah.
That happened for like a week or two, and she just said that she was busy talking to some coworkers or whatever. Pretty much for a whole month, I was like that. I was still with her, but I had my suspicions, and she was making me believe. I was already believing it. I was about to go get therapy because she said I was an insecure person. And I was making things up, but I didn't have no strong evidence. I didn't have nothing. Nothing.
That is
And
the
so
very
on my
definition.
birthday-
That's the definition of gaslighting. She had you believing it so much that she threw it back on you, and you were thinking about going to therapy.
Thinking that you are
Yes.
making up
That's-
drama in your life. Okay,
that's
so in
really
the end,
terrible.
had you finally figured out that you were correct?
Well, it was on my birthday. She took me after 5 years of married. She took me to the restaurant that I've always wanted to go, and she took me on that birthday, when we were having an argument. And we went. She was texting and suspicious, and I said, "Oh, I have to find out today." I could have gone through her phone, yes, but I didn't want to.
Right.
I didn't want to. So finally, 4 a.m. came out. I got her thumb because that was how you were able to unlock the iPhones back then.
Oh, yeah.
So she was asleep, and you
got
put her thumb on her
Put
phone?
her thumb on the phone.
I put her thumb on her phone, and as soon as I saw what I needed to see, I took a deep breath, like a relief. Like I was happy. I was like, I knew it was
Happy that you weren't
like, I
going,
knew it was,
you weren't being paranoid.
Like-
So you saw text between her and a guy
yes.
that you knew, or a coworker, or who was the
It was a
person?
coworker. It was her boss.
It was her
Her
boss.
boss.
So did it spell it out that they were definitely having an affair?
Yes, they were making out and doing all this stuff in his office, and yeah.
Oh, God.
Ew.
I'm
Whoa, so
sorry.
then how did you confront her when she woke up? I mean, you had to sit there
I
from
woke
4
up.
a.m. until.
Right.
Or did you
Oh,
wake
you
her up
woke
in the
her
middle
up.
of it?
we have gotten intimate that night, and I woke her up, and we didn't. I woke her up quick, and I said, "Hey, I need to go. I need to go." And she's like, "Why?" And I said, "Look," and I threw the phone not at her, but to the bed, unlocked, and she said, "Well, like I'm sorry," and I said, "Yeah." So that's not enough.
You said,
Whoa.
I had
And,
enough, and then she didn't try and fight you on it and say,
Wow.
oh, let's work on this?
She did, but I was like, no. I said, I can forgive you, but I can't trust you no more.
No, you're right.
No.
You did the right thing.
Man.
Yeah.
Did you have words with her boss?
She even asked me, like, you want me to leave the job? And I said, whether you leave it or not, you're going to probably do the same thing with all your other bosses. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, whether
Yeah.
you leave that job or
Yeah,
not,
you
you're
just
out
do
of
it
here.
again.
Find another boss.
Did you have words with her boss, though? Like, hey,
No, because, I mean, so according to the messages, we were divorced. She had told her boss that she was already divorced.
she
no.
lied. So he didn't know he was sleeping with a married
Was
woman.
he also married, Greg, or no?
No, I was married to her.
Okay, so she's married. He's not married. He thinks he's having an affair. Not an affair. A
thinks he's just
relationship with a
dating?
divorced woman
Yeah.
who works for him. And she had lied that you are not in her life anymore. Wow. So how long have y'all been exes now? How long ago was that?
This was 2018.
Okay.
man.
Did you guys have children together?
One.
Okay.
So, oh, God.
So
I'm
see
sorry.
each other. So, okay. So for those just tuning in, Greg found out his wife was cheating on him on his birthday. When she was asleep, he put her thumb on her iPhone to unlock it, and he saw everything he needed to see with a text between
He
her and her
knew,
boss.
Kev. I mean, he already knew.
That she had told him she was already divorced.
He needed
Wow.
confirmation.
I
And
know.
Good for him, because she was turning it around, trying to make him think that he was losing his mind. He needed therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Greg, thanks for sharing the story. I'm sorry you had to go through that, but maybe you helped somebody today. Justin is up next, and from what Ahmad told me, who answers our phones, it's a very controversial call.
Oh.
So, Justin, I'm going to just remind you before you tell us your story of how you caught your cheater, please do not use any names that could identify any person that you are talking about. Agreed? Are you good with that, Justin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
What is your story you would like to contribute to How'd You Catch Your Cheater today?
I've been doing PI work for 35 years, and in that history, you guys kind of target things to a point, but I would just say this: the majority of the gender is women that I've caught, and women are more slick or secretive on what they're doing than men. Men are more
smarter.
open. They're not as exactly. They're smarter, and they'll use tactics like diverse cars, Ubers. They'll check their tails, which require 2 or 3 PIs to be rolling on them.
Wait, what does
But
that
the thing
mean?
about
Check
it-
your tails.
Like,
You
in
mean-
other words,
see
they
if
check to
someone's
see if they're
following you.
being followed.
Oh, check their
Exactly.
tails, like
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah,
like
They might be
who's like-
tailed.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was some
Yeah,
term.
yeah.
I don't know, like someone under the car.
And there's new technology that we can use without actually doing a rolling surveillance on you, which is through cell phones. And so everything's traceable. You got to understand that. And sometimes the clients, what they do is they'll use they'll go to like the Best Buy and they'll use their own trackers to get all this information in advance. So that really assists where we need to set up. But a lot of times we use the denominator on your cell bills to identify, consistency. And when you show consistent numbers, we're able to track that. Nowadays, everything's traceable, even phone numbers.
So a lot of people are doing their own legwork. They're buying like air tags, putting them on their mate's car.
Exactly.
So is that how you're saying that you want to point out to us? That's how a lot of people get caught with air tags?
Somewhat. It's new technology, so it's still into its works, and a lot of technology is also based on different apps that are on your cell phone. So, but one of my biggest ones that I've really done and that I've been involved with is catching a former mayor. And we caught him in between the years of 2000 and 2003. And the thing about it is that, he was, even though, we just different profiles of people that we've used. I listened to the callers that y'all get. But, these were, anywhere from consulate of Mexico to, people, former mayors, people that. So what I'm trying to say is the cheating part of everything, it's with the I world. When people believe that they deserve, those are the ones that you need to observe. That's the most consistent thing that I've seen with psychology. It's the I.
The I, like ego.
I deserve. I deserve this.
Okay.
Oh.
Brian, you would probably understand that, or you understand the concept of the mental of it. So, and all I'm trying to say is that, yes, I have been involved.
What do you mean that? What's that? I deserve? I don't deserve anything.
No. I'm saying you understand the mental of it because, I understand. I listen to you. You talk about a lot about, psychology or mental and counseling.
Oh, yeah, from therapy. Yeah.
And so through therapy, you understand this concept with people. It's really it's inserted in them. It's just something that they can't break away from. And those are usually the icons that we pick up on individuals.
Well, Roula is right. She's talking about narcissists.
Yeah, like a narcissist that thinks, I deserve this, or I should have this, or I should not be punished for stepping out on my relationship because look at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So Justin's calling in. If you're just tuning into the Roula and Ryan show, it's called How'd You Catch Your Cheater? We ask people who unfortunately were in relationships that ended because of a cheat to tell us how they figured out on their own. Justin has been a private investigator for 35 years and had to tail a lot of people.
Public figures.
Said many of his clients were women because they're smarter than the guys on hiding the cheat by using Ubers and all this stuff and air tags and all this stuff. So wow. What is, I guess AirTag would be like a message here. I was going to say, what's one thing that people wouldn't think you can use to catch a mate that you think is cheating? Maybe an AirTag in their car is probably the best way to sneak that in there, Justin?
Nowadays, like I said, apps on your cell phone, and that's a good traceable that people use and forget about, especially the iPhone. That's the worst phone to have. And I'm not signaling out any specific. It's just that's consistent.
Okay,
that's the one that's the easiest to track.
Exactly.
And trace. Okay.
Everything you hear on TV, it's not proof. It's not. So there are things that people can put on applications on your own cell phone that you're not aware of. Mm-hmm.
But how do they do that unless they have access to your phone?
Well, that's exactly what your former caller, by identifying people's fingerprints, putting it on the phone, what he did was very slick. Yeah.
And also, let me throw this your way, Justin, too, because somebody just texted this. It's a good point. A lot of new cars have so much new technology that you're not even asking it to track where you went, but it'll show on your maps where you were today and yesterday and whatever it is. It shows the places you went. Probably people don't realize that.
I'm sure not.
OnStar.
Yeah.
Okay.
OnStar.
Man, that's really wow. People are not aware of that.
The ammunition's there, but a lot of people don't really grasp it because they're emotionally attached or tied to the situation. Mm-hmm. They forget all the circumstances, and that's where people like me come in.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, well, thanks for the information.
Hey, that's
Justin.
a real eye-opener.
We'll have
Thank
to do
you.
a raw feed with Justin and get some realty on that.
Yeah.
Hold on, Justin. I'm putting you in the Rolodex. Hold on, Justin. We're putting.
Kudos to y'all being slick on how y'all do y'all secret.
I know the manager's name. I know where they work. I know exactly how I'm going to offer this for free. Thank you so much. Hang on the line. We'll get your information off the air. This person said regarding Greg's story of using his wife's thumb while she was asleep to unlock her phone. Another texter said that is how he caught his wife the same way. She put the Sancho's number under her mom's name in the phone. And that's why when her mom would call.
Yeah, he wouldn't think twice about it.
Right.
Go.
That's tricky, man. Is it your mom or is it your
Hey, let's
mister?
try a little experiment now.
Wow.
Now that we don't have the button on the bottom of the phone anymore, it's just facial ID. Do your eyes have to be open? So let me try. Let me try it with my eyes closed.
Remember now it has even mask identification because we
All
were
right,
wearing
let's
masks.
see. My eyes are closed. Will it open it up?
It'll open when I have shades on.
Oh, it did. It did open up.
It will
So
open
so
when I
that
have-
you could actually take it to your sleeping partner, just put the phone in front of their face, and then boom.
But it has to
open
be
up.
bright enough
Yes.
for.
Use
It's too
your
dark, you
phone's
can't do it.
flashlight on their face.
Okay, yeah.
Without waking them up.
Isn't that wake them up?
People are saying Google Maps also shows you where you've gone if you turn that on, whether you want it to track you or not.
Interesting.
How'd you catch your cheater? Man, who's going to get busted the next couple of weeks because of the things we just learned today? Thanks for your calls, guys. Go to the listener line if you want to add anything else, 713-278-VENT. Today is Giving Tuesday, and we have special guests coming into the studio next to tell us about how you can help the pets in the Houston area. Next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
From Hollywood to H-Town
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRVE.
It is brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. Here's the celebrity in the scoop today. It is our local pet welfare shelters. It is Giving Tuesday. You know, it was Cyber Monday yesterday. It was Black Friday. We're doing all the shopping, holiday shopping for people that you love or for yourself. And today is the day that you give back to your community or you give to a charity. And since it's Giving Tuesday, we have Raising Cane's in the studio. Michelle from Raising Cane's is here. You know, I'm the spokesperson of Raising Cane's. And I know everything about Raising Cane's there is to know. It's a great story of Todd
My
Graves,
daughter's absolute favorite.
who got to his start at LSU, and he was in a business class and said, I'm going to open up a place that just sells chicken fingers. And his teacher goes, I don't think that's going to work. And now he's got over 600 locations around the world.
He's a
Hi, Michelle.
billionaire.
Hi, it's actually over 700.
It's over 700 now.
700.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? That's like a look at me now story, right? Hey, I'm going to open a place that just sells chicken fingers, and that is it. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it'll work. 700 locations later. So because of this, you are very familiar with Raising Cane's. They are all over the greater Houston area. How many locations y'all have here?
We have 52 in the greater Houston area.
52 in H-Town.
52. Okay, so Michelle is here to tell us about Giving Tuesday and how you, by feeding your own tummy and feeling satisfied, you can help out some of the pet shelters in our area.
Yeah, so you can go to any Cane's and go and purchase one of our plush puppies. We do it every year.
And they have different themes every year.
We have different themes every year.
And why do y'all have puppies before you even finish that sentence? Why do you guys have plush puppies at a chicken finger place?
I'm so glad you asked. We are actually named after our founder's dog,
Yes.
Kane, Raising Kane.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So every
so
year.
he's the mascot dog you always see. And every year there's, like last year it was the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation theme. So there was an Uncle Eddie Kane dog and there was a Clark Griswold Kane dog.
Yes.
And so this year, what's y'all's theme?
This year, we just opened our world flagship restaurant in Times Square, New York City.
Oh, cool.
So we have a Rockefeller cane who's dressed up all in a Christmas tree.
It's a glittery, cute, shimmery Christmas
nice.
tree.
So cute.
So cute.
And then we have our Times Square disco ball cane.
Oh, fun for the
So-
nosy
Now, where
ball
can I
drop.
see this? I'm going to be in Manhattan in 3 days. So this is in Times Square?
Yes, we have a whole display right now in Times
Sweet.
Square that is out of this world that you have
That's
to go check out.
awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so these dogs are available for purchase when you go to Raising Cane's, whether you're through the drive-thru or you're up at the counter and you order like a box combo or anything you want to eat.
Yes.
You can get one of these dogs.
Correct, for $9.99.
$9.99.
Yes.
And that money goes to, I see here, 18 Greater Houston area pet welfare partners.
Yes, all local pet welfare partners in Houston.
Some of them are Houston Pets Alive,
Yes.
the Greater Houston German Shepherd Dog Rescue, Starlight Outreach Rescue. So many of these different pet welfare partners will benefit from the $9.99 that it costs to buy the Kane Rockefeller tree or the Kane disco ball dog.
That's
How fun.
fantastic.
Cute.
That's so fun. How long have you been with Raising Cane's now, Michelle? I feel like I've known you forever.
Goodness, it's been about 3 years now.
Has it only been 3 years?
Yeah.
Gosh, you know everything Raising Cane's. You and Ava and Tiffany, you guys are Raising Cane's in your blood. I'm telling you, these girls
We
know
got
how
cane
to...
sauce on our blood.
I know, right? And you're a newlywed too, right? Did you just get married?
I did. I just got married in November.
Congratulations! Wait,
That ring is so big.
Yeah.
Wait, was it yesterday? When was it?
She blinded
It's still
people over
November.
here.
They said it would never last. It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a couple of weeks. Yeah. And Michelle and I behind the scenes have bonded because Michelle had ankle surgery, guys, before I had ankle
No
surgery.
way.
Yes.
Wow.
And so
The
she
same
knew.
one?
And didn't you do both? I think you had both ankles
I
done.
need to
or-
do the other one.
Oh, you have to do the other
I
one.
was waiting till after the wedding.
What happened?
Yeah. So when the Gessner store opened, when y'all did the grand opening for the Gessner store, we did this whole thing with the Houston Public Library, and it was the last appearance that I did before the surgery. And I was like, oh God, Michelle, what's gonna happen? She goes, yeah, you can't walk for a long time. I was like, but see, she's walking. She walked down the aisle, no problem. It's
And
fine.
danced. It was
It's
great.
cool. So we're here with Raising Cane's today here on the Roula and Ryan Show. It is Giving Tuesday. If you purchase a plush puppy, it benefits one of the Raising Cane's 18 Greater Houston Pet Welfare Partners. There are 52 locations in the Greater Houston area to get your chicken finger fix with that cane sauce and those crispy crinkle cut fries and that tasty Texas toast. See how I know it all?
I love it.
It's in my brain now forever. And $9.99 for the dog. And the dog is the dog. Kane was Todd Gray's
super
dog.
cute.
So that's why you always see the dog in different outfits. This is
I
the
never
Rockefeller
knew
tree
that.
and the disco ball. And here's other little things you probably don't get because it's like little things that you see every day. You don't know why that is. Every Raising Cane's has like a brick wall kind of facade thing with the Raising Cane's logo in it. What is the brick wall? Because everything in there is like there's a salmon something. Tell people the stories of why all these random stuff that's incorporated in every store.
Yeah, so we have the brick wall with the mural because in the first Canes, like they were clearing it out, getting ready to open, and they found this like brick facade, and it was a bakery previously, and so we have like that brick facade, and then every Canes has a disco ball. So there's a skylight in Cane 1 in the mothership, we call it.
Which is, where's that at?
That's in Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Yes, that was the first location, right next to LSU. And so there's
Right next to the school of the teacher that told him this is never going to work for you.
I'd be like,
He has
"Listen,
700
you can't eat
locations.
What about rubbing your nose in it? Okay.
All right. And what was the disco ball about?
Yeah, so Todd was like, we need to put something here. What can we put there? So we put the disco ball because it reflects the light throughout the whole
Oh, okay.
and creates
And
the
didn't
ambiance.
Todd used to,
cool.
like, what is that thing when you're a fishmonger and you're throwing, he took that job to make money to open the first Cane's, didn't
He
he?
did. He went around. First, he went to California, became a boiler maker, and then went to Alaska and did the deep sea fishing for sockeye salmon fishing.
Yes.
This all funded the first cane.
And
Right.
this
He had to
all
make money to
funded
open his first business.
the beginning of Canes. That's where it
wow.
all
Now there's
came
700 of them. Look at me now.
from. I know.
Yeah, and y'all give a lot back to the community. So today is the day. It's Giving Tuesday. 18 Greater Houston Pet Welfare Partners will benefit from your purchase of this $9.99 cutesy little dog for Christmas and New Year's. And that's just something fun to do. So get yourself some canes and do something great for the pets in our area. Thanks, Michelle.
Absolutely love
We're
it.
so happy to have you here. Y'all tell the team I said hi.
I will.
And everyone behind the scenes is going to nosh on some Raising Canes now while Ryan does the
yeah.
news.
Okay.
I brought it. It's here.
Time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It is brought to you by Duncan. I mentioned this like right when the show opened. I don't know about you. Kevin, you haven't downloaded the iOS 17 yet.
No,
have
it
you?
didn't even tell me to do it yet. I don't have the little exclamation point.
Mine forced me to do it, and I'm not a big fan of how they rearranged everything, but that's not what this story is about. Law enforcement agencies across not just Texas, but the entire nation are warning parents and guardians about a feature called Name Drop. It's activated once you install the newest iOS 17. So the feature allows users to share contact information just by placing the phone next to another person's iPhone. And that is no
Change
bueno.
your name. You can change your name. I changed mine.
Yeah, but if you've got small kids that got a phone, like I had to give my daughter a phone.
Why does a small kid have a phone?
Like, okay, in a case like me.
Well, like a 10-year-old or an
I got
11-year-old has a
divorced. My
phone.
daughter was 11. I got her an iPhone because it was the only way I could communicate with her.
Right. So if you do have a 10 or 11, Kevin's like side eye. If you do have a young child who has, you recently got a phone, that's the one thing that parents fear is giving the child the phone. If you have to give your child the phone for necessity, then you fear all the things that
You
come
open
with
up
the
a
phone.
whole world of predators.
And that is one of the things you want to make sure you have a lockdown on.
So
'cause, you want to lock down the whole phone.
Here's how you just turn the name drop off. If you want to disable name drop, go to settings and then just tap on general and then tap airdrop. and then go to start sharing by, and you can just turn that off. It's really simple. There's 4 simple steps.
I was like, why don't I see that? Because I don't have the new OS. I was like, I can't find that. What he's talking about? I'm
you go to settings, you tap on the general, and then you'll see AirDrop. Tap on that.
I did that. And all I see...
And it says go to start sharing by.
All I see is receiving off, contacts only,
okay.
everyone for 10 minutes.
Do the contacts only. So that means if you don't have them in your phone, you don't receive anything.
No. But if you're sitting on a plane and someone wants to send you some like abstract dong, how are you going to get it?
Kevin, hello.
Kevin, that is not what this is about.
By the way,
you've never had like some strange picture land on your phone when you're sitting on a plane. Like,
you have to accept it.
No, I do not. I have contacts only.
Like, what's this?
It is called.
Oh my God!
Look,
it's glorious.
Stop it. Only Kevin welcomes that.
Oh my God!
He is the only person in this room that welcomes those airdrops. Okay. By the way, it's called bringing devices together when you download the new iOS. It's bringing devices together. Turn that part off, and there it is.
That's all you got to do is turn that off. By the way, Thursday, this is the night for me, Art Museum TX in Sugar Land. It's actually the night for you because I've done all these paintings. I've spent like 2 years making these. I really ran out of room in the house. So we're going to get rid of every single one. You can pick yourself up a piece of art, every penny, and we're just asking you to make a donation to take a painting. So you come in, you see a painting you like, you can just take it, but make a donation to Texas Children's Hospital. Everybody wins. So I'll be there from 6 to 8 at Sugarland Town Square, Art Museum TX in Sugarland. So come on out from 6 to 8 this Thursday.
And the reason Ryan's doing that is that's part of the auction. That's his portion of the Texas Children's fundraiser auction we're doing right now at krbe.com. There are different experiences you can have with us. Like you can go to a brewery with Sam and do yoga. Woo! I know, it sounds crazy, but it's true.
You can
have a beer and do some yoga. You can do paintball. You can go to Benihana and cook with Special K. You can go to my family table at the oldest restaurant in Houston, Chrissy's Seafood, and have dinner with me. You can do a wine tasting with Kevin Quinn. There's all these things that you can bid on, including a trip to the Grammys. You can actually buy your way into the Grammys. If you just go to krbe.com, you just click on the Houston Little Heroes auction page right there. It's open until December 1st at 5 p.m. And you could bid on one of those experiences. Be a VIP guest of the Roula and Ryan Show.
Oh,
right?
fun.
That'd be fun.
All right, so coming up next, if you missed what happened on Revenge, oh man, a lady got revenge on her gaming boyfriend because she can't take it anymore. You'll hear what happened on 104.1 KRBE.